Knox. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's no.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Eagles' defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Hurts. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Allen going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Allen. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run in Sanders. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills. .23.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. sack him back right around the 30. The sack there by Trent Murphy. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now a carry for Sanders. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
The ball carrier. Levi Wallace brought him down. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Eagles 7, Bills nothing.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know, virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no win, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's Sanders. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over,
We step aside. On the option, it'll be Hurts. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Jones. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. The Bills on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
40 seconds to mark. 40 seconds to mark. Can't do multiply.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now Sanders. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
13 yards.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Andre Roberts is deep for Buffalo. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Allen now on 1st down. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
On the play.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 39-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st down.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Flushed out right. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
3rd and 14.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Avonte Maddox.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
"15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10.
58, right over there.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Incomplete. Tre'Davious White on the coverage.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the gun, it's Hurts. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
17.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On 2nd and 7, Allen. And now here is another interception. Picked off